Okay, it's finally time we get on with this. So we're gonna add a new user. Make sure you have obviously the LinuxGSM page open. Or no, it's SL server. Password, new password for this thing. I already got it. Get all this going. Information is correct, yes. Then we're gonna switch that user. Paste. I'll be showing like mod support and all that fun stuff too, so. Now we're gonna grab the download from the website. And then we're gonna run the install script. And it's gonna do its thing. Hopefully we should have all the dependencies by now. If not, it should give us a little command to do. Oh, we're missing one. I can't believe it. Just gonna copy this command. Just let it do its thing. Copy the whole thing if you haven't enabled 32-bit support, and you'll know that by if you are missing these three things. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Come on. Maybe it installed it. It says installing Momo repository. So maybe it worked. We shall see. Oh no, it didn't. Yeah, see. It does not have sudo access. Yeah, but that's not that big of a deal. This thing is taking its fucking sweet time though. Just let it do its thing. I'm not gonna skip this part so it looks the same as what you're doing. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get past this thing. If it does, I'll fucking edit it, but I hate editing. It honestly should just auto-stop here. The second it can't do that, it should have just auto-stopped. I'll just be back, fuck it. Should look like this after it's fucking done what it's doing. I hate how slow this is sometimes. It just takes a minute, just give it a while, and it'll eventually do this. And we're going to reinstall the repository. So now you should be at this part. And basically we left off like right around here. It's not going to show it since it's done. Yes. And it says it's already done. But we're going to switch users and I'll go back to this one because this is one of the few ones where you don't want to make the user, you know, we do not want to make this user public, so, or pseudo user, so swap to your main user that does. And we're gonna, yeah, it's a big package, but it should be about everything you'll need from LinuxGSM going forward. It'll probably just be like one thing you're missing, like I was here. Just run the command, enable 32-bit support if you need to. It's pretty simple. Everything has taken a minute to download today. At least this one's going fast. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to this user. And we're gonna rerun the install script just because, and I'll be back whenever we're done with this. Okay, now we should have this. As you can see over here, Momo complete is there. And we didn't get this before, but now we did, so we will say yes. It says installation was a success, so we know we're good. Yes, and then now we're good. I'm gonna check. So what options do we have? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the server once, just to get it going. Looks like there's no easy way to get exile. So we can also open up the console for this one. This is one of the good consoles. Yes. Make sure you agree to the WALA. Forgot about that step. Glad I checked the console. This ship boots up pretty quickly. Successfully generated seed. It's loading the world now. Your server won't list, but that's fine. That's not a big issue. Yep, so it's done. Yeah, waiting for servers. Okay, so we're gonna control BD until you get out, and we're gonna go ahead and stop it. So at this point, you have a vanilla SCP server, so if that's all you want, you're done. But next step, we're gonna do mods. Just gotta figure out how to do it. So I'll be back once I've done that. So first of all, you're gonna want to come to this GitHub page. I'll have it in the description. But in this right side where you see releases, click on that. And the reason why I'm doing that, so you can download the most recent version. There might be updates in the future. Come down here, get this little tar.gz. Get that one. And we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna switch over to the terminal. I already went ahead and did it, but make sure, go ahead and copy the file over through SSH or your other means, however you want to do it. Just make sure it's gonna own. So we're gonna actually, so I moved this into the wrong area. Exile to .config. Oops. cd.ls. Ah! Okay, we lost it. I'll just recopy it over. Not that big of a deal. I don't really care about finding it. It probably went into my home directory .config. So yeah, we'll just move this over. .config. cd.config. So it's right here. Now we're going to extract it, which to extract a tar file, you just do tar-xvzf and then exiled. So, yep, we're going to go ahead and get rid of exiled. So now if we cd and exile, there should be stuff, yeah, plugins. And this is where we will go to install our, yeah, I think at least this is where we'll go. I'll figure it out, that part. But go ahead, we're gonna, SCP, is this running? I think this is already running, I forgot to stop it. Or not. Quickly open up the console. Yep, you can see it right here. If you see this pop up, then you know Exiled loaded. And you know you can get mods now. So, the next part's going to be installing mods. I will get back to you once I've figured that part out again. So, first of all, to find Exiled mods, you gotta go to their Discord, and then over here, they have channels for every mod and all that. Selection's kind of gotten pretty shit lately. There's been a lot of developers leaving lately. There was a lot cooler mods about like a year or two ago when I originally did one. So, I've already got my mods. I'll show you what I'm using. Auto FF toggle, kind of want to just see what it's all about. That does not need to be there. And then network JSON, that was something that you need for custom roles. I'll show you what you need to do with that, but shooting interactions will let you like shoot buttons and like open doors with bullets. Sounded cool. And then useful hints. Kind of shit, not gonna lie. There's like no SCP mods anymore. Like, where's my custom SCPs? Like, what the fuck? There's like nothing. Oh, I did actually miss one. Hold up. Where is it? Somewhere over here. Here it is. At least I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is like the only thing. There's, Serpent's Hand. That's the other one. So, we're gonna go ahead and transfer these over. We're just gonna transfer them over to the whatever the fuck it's called, the home directory, because it's easier to move it from there. Serpent's Hand, shooting. Got unuseful. And then we're gonna do SCP Secret Lab server 80. Get the password. Bring everything over. As you can see, we're gonna copy, or no, we're gonna just move them. Network, Serpent's Hand, shooting, uncommon. I have them all. Oh, auto, I forgot that one. And then useful. We're gonna copy that to .config. Hold on. No, it's there. Config. Oh, that's why I'm fucking retarded. But I did do that. Config - exiled. There we go. So, actually, yeah, we need to move these one more. Or no, I guess I could just do this. CD and the plugins. Yeah, so then we're going to... You know, are any of these executable? Should I make them? I don't know if I should. I guess we'll see if it's a problem. So we gotta move the network one to dependencies. Okay. And if I'll come back to it. Well, yeah, we'll just come back to it. Let's see. SCP Secret Lab start. You should be able to see in the terminal if it loaded up the mod or not. Yeah, it did. I saw it for like a second. It loaded everything. Server files. Okay, is there a log folder? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Recent time. If I do this one, yeah, this will show us what we're looking auto FFA doesn't have default config. Generating, yep, everything generated. So you can see right here. So yeah, this will be your most latest log. Okay. So next step will be port forwarding, configuration, and getting the server ready so that we can request to be able to get it listed on the public server list. It's going to take me a minute to figure out, so I'll be back once I have. So first of all, you know, you're going to want to go into your LinuxGSM directory, then config, then SCP server, and then you're going to want to copy over default to this. And then if you go into nano, everything should be copied over. We're going to do some configuration in here. As you can see, we're going to be coming back to emails. We're going to need these. We're going to need a few of these things. Besides, none of those are important actually. That's all notifications. So yes, we got a little. Most of this is this is literally just configuring the port. So that's all you really need to do here. If you want to. If you want to keep it default port, you can. Just make sure you allow it through UFW. I'm not going to show that step. I've done it so many times by now. So there's a few things you need to configure to be able to allow, you know, the server being able to see over the global server list. So we're going to go back into .config. We're going to go into here. What's in here? We're going to go into SCPs. We're going to go into config. Then 777. So this is your config file for all the good stuff, really. So yeah, we're gonna go into all this. We're just gonna see what's up. What's up? So we're gonna change our server name right here. Pretty sure one of these is where you enabled the contact email. We gotta change that. Yeah, so there's a few things. So this paste bin, so you gotta go over to another monitor, get a paste bin. And in this paste bin, all you really need to do is just type the name of your server. So it'd be, just do like welcome. Here, let me pull it up, actually. I'll show you what I'm finna type. Welcome to Legacy SCP Server. And then you can just do like some hyphens. Rules. 1. FFA is on. So be careful. Yeah, auto banned. FFA, or just do FF, friendly fire. Yeah, just do FF. I don't know why I was thinking FFA. Too much. And then number 2 is racism. I don't know, just simple shit. I don't even know how to spell that shit. I'm fucking retarded. And then 3, have fun. And then you gotta add a Discord. So I normally just make some like bullshit ass Discord server. Create my own for a community or club. Legacy. You don't really need to config it. It literally just needs to be an invite for the server. Edit the link. I'm just gonna make it permanent. You can just delete this part of the paste bin after the server verification process, because they just make sure you have it. They don't really check, actually, like, see if you did it. So yeah, this is it. So I kind of forget here. Let me copy all this just in case I fuck up. New paste bin. Where's this? Oh, here it is. Create new paste. There it is. And then you just come up, copy these characters right here. And then we're gonna go back to the terminal. If I can find it. And then we are gonna just get rid of that. Paste. Server IP auto, max players auto, default contact. This is where you're gonna put your email. I think that's like about it, really. At least on this one. We're gonna just check out everything because I haven't done this in a really long time. Local admin, you can ignore this one. We'll ignore remote admin because that's pretty obvious what that is about. Sharing with sharing. Bans, mutes, whitelist. Yeah, so this is where you enable the whitelist. We're gonna keep it disabled right now so that we can, you know, actually get the whole fucking whitelist, or what is it called? The verification process going. Because if you have the whitelist up, what the hell? What is it doing? DW. Yeah, okay. So you literally in here, yeah, you just copy and paste people's Steam IDs, and then just do @Steam, I guess. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Right here, and then just do @Steam. So I will go ahead and configure that later. But I'm gonna actually go ahead and stop the server. I think I have it up. I just want to check something. Let it run. It's normally pretty quick, so we might not catch it in console. Yeah, I did not catch that. Okay. So we're gonna go back into logs, console, and we're gonna nano into log. So if we go down, and if we look, yeah, this is for that. Here we go. Mode is online. Loading configure. Yeah, so this is where. So yeah, the LinuxGSM configuration is literally does nothing, by the way. So you're going to be doing it out of here from now on, which is right here, and it'll be dependent on your port. So I think if you changed your port, then it's going to load a new config file. Yeah, here we go. It is working. Please. Your server will not be visible. Please read the verification rules. Here we go. Open link. Let's see what these are. Here we go. We got quite a bit. Verification requirements. Here we go. Server is responsible for keeping things required. Must not use remote admin password. Okay. Any server inquiry password must be at least. Okay. Activities must be banned. Here we go. It's obligated to make contact information, i.e. email address, information, Discord, link to a form available. These contacts should be free of charge for anyone. Player must access this information. For studio staff, yeah, at least least one email must be provided. Other community and channels can be. Players must be able to contact information without downloading new files. Yep. So the Discord should be enough for pastebin, so but you're going to want to make sure you have that. They're pretty fucking in depth with it, so. They're not gonna really take away your verification once you have it, at least from what I've gathered. So, yeah, I had that. I had the fucking terminal in the way the entire time. Oh well. I'll leave this in the description. You saw where I got it. It's really not that big of a deal. So, this is basically everything. So, at this point, I'm gonna switch over to my other profile. Kinda forgot to do this, so I guess you do get to see me do it. Go right back. And yeah, we're gonna go into .config. So to config plugins, it's going to be over here. All config should be here. Yeah, what's this? Okay. Yeah, so pretty sure FFA or friendly fire is enabled by default. So I think this is just the base config for the game. Let's see, is this where you find whitelist? No. Pretty sure that one file we were looking at before is where you had it. This is it's gonna be a multi-part video because it takes on average about 3 days for verification process to happen. So this is why we are triple, quadruple checking everything is good. So yeah, you can see that some games don't have any. Or no, we gotta do an animal target. So yeah, this is where you can add and moderator, admin. I'm pretty sure you would just add their 64 ID right there. So, an easy way to be able to tell is if it worked, is if you go over to, if you actually load into your server, which you can do right now by just typing this command, so connect the IP and the port, and then if you press escape and go into server info, if you could see your pastebin, then you should be good, and it should also have your contact email working. And those are very important requirements. So, now that we know that, we can go ahead and leave. Yes, and we can quit. Then we can go back to looking at the beautiful terminal. So, we can get out of that. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but if for whatever reason you loaded in and you did not see that, I don't know if this actually did anything, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this made a difference, but I added this. So I added my contact, email, and pastebin ID. So for whatever reason you loaded into your SCP server and you didn't see that, do this and then see if that worked. And if it did, I guess I just figured out the reason why. But you should have to. It's because it's loading off of the config file under here. So we're going to, now that that's done, go ahead and make sure your SCP server is running. You're going to have the server on the entire time during the what is it, the fucking actual process. So yeah, server is up. Looks like port is currently running. Your server is not visible to make it visible. Static IP, we have a dynamic IP. Yeah, so this is another important. Yeah, there it goes. See, now it's showing there. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. So once you know your value is showing right here, it has to be sent from the same email. So this should be everything that we need. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of this. Keep this, so don't close out of it at this point. So now we're going to compose an email. I already have it right here. I literally just went and because I've done this before, so I just went and seen what I said. SCP Server verification. Then this is what we're going to put in here. You're gonna put your IP, and then you're gonna put your address is dynamic. It's static. If you know, you know. But otherwise, it's dynamic. So put that. That's pretty much all you do, and then send that, and then give it a little while, and you should get an auto reply email. Here, yeah, it got sent. So it should. I'm just literally copying from when I sent this like ages ago. So hopefully this works. If not, I will obviously come back. But I'll be back in like 3 days from now, so I'll see you then. So I just got a quick email from them. Apparently now there's an automatic way to do it. So we're gonna figure this out together. So I just realized I sent this from the wrong email, so I updated my IP. So we're going to do exclamation mark verify dynamic. Please allow up to 1 hour for verification. The system cannot reach your message will be sent to the console. The system will check your system shortly. Please allow up to 5 minutes. The system has successfully checked. Please allow up to 5 minutes. Looks like it's doing its thing, so just let it do its thing. It's gonna copy a verification key to a file, and that's gonna be your key for verification. If you can keep that key, then you technically don't need to redo it as long as your IP doesn't change. So yeah, this can, like it says, take up to an hour, so I'm obviously not gonna waste y'all's time. But as you can see, it's working. I'll come back with being able to see it in the server list, hopefully. So, as you can see, literally as soon as I stopped recording, so this popped up, it says new verification code, and then it'll spam you with this, open it up, agree to everything, and then just click sign in, and then you should be good. So now, we are going to go ahead and boot up the game. And this time we shouldn't have to connect via the IP anymore through the console. So we go to servers, legacy, yep, right here, legacy SCP server. Go ahead and favorite that. We can join it, and then we can check, yep, see, we are getting a login request. So this is our server. Yep, just went through. Perfect. So, yep, you don't have to wait 3 to 5 days, because it used to be 3 days, and then I got the email and it says 5 days. So that would have fucking sucked. So they said, if you have completed, sent us replies from a reply saying auto verification process. Thanks so much for creating this. makes things so much easier. Like, so much easier. This is fucking beautiful. You used to have to wait a few days, and it would take a while, so yeah. Now we can go through and we can do some more fun stuff. So we can go back to our config file. And then we'll just go into this. Yeah, it was under this one. Sharing. And then I'm going to enable the whitelist. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Normally you would go, obviously I'm going to go do this part and add people here. But that's pretty much it. Like, you got your server up and running. I guess the only part really would be to add an admin. Let me figure that out real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, pretty simple. I'm gonna grab my 64 ID real quick. So get that, just go look up Steam 64 ID. There's normally websites that will, like, you can just copy and paste people's Steam URLs. It's also the last numbers in the URL if they don't have a custom URL set. So go into the remote admin, and then right here where it says owner, we're gonna get rid of that. And then we're just going to paste my ID, and then we're going to just save that, and then under here to add to the whitelist you just do this and then add Steam. So that's basically everything. I hope you enjoyed this. It's gonna be a while until I'm gonna be coming out with any more guides. I gotta edit all these videos, and I don't really have anything I want to make right now. I still need to remake my Unturned, Valheim, and Terraria server, but nobody's really wanting to play those right now, and neither am I, so I have been staring at a terminal for the last few days straight, so I'm done with that. And there's not a lot of content on LinuxGSM, so I'll try to make, you know, a video for every server that I make going forward, as much as possible. You know, if you have any questions, ask in the comments, but if you ask a stupid question, expect a snarky reply. I hate people asking stupid fucking questions like that guy did on my guide for custom worlds. Like, dude asked why it wasn't working when he was editing the default config file when I told him not to edit it, and I was just doing that as an example. Like, it's not that fucking complicated, people. This shit's really easy. So, yeah, that's really it. I hope you have a good day. Bye.